TPP explained by potatoes, eggplants and kiwis. The TPP, or Trans-Pacific Partnership, is a multilateral free trade agreement or a set of rules governing international trades between the signatory nations. For its supranational legal character, states are obligated to adapt their laws in order to not contradict this agreement, otherwise they are exposed to sanctions or other claims in international courts. The TPP includes 12 countries covering about 40% of the world GDP. The TPP has been negotiated with an unprecedented secrecy. Only a few potatoes can read the full text, while 600 lobbyists of large multinational companies have privileged access to critical sections of the TPP. What we know today is thanks to WikiLeaks and the analysis that some organizations and citizens have done. What are the areas in which this treaty could affect us if our government sign it? Intellectual property. The chapter on intellectual property ranging from data protection for the pharmaceutical industry, patents and digital rights. This will affect freedom of information, individual freedoms and access to medicines globally. Currently, data protection within the pharmaceutical industry is 5 years, where a laboratory has the monopoly on the use of the drug formula. Only after that period, other laboratories can produce it. This reduces cost and allows more potatoes to access treatments. But with the TPP, this period will become from 5 to 12 years. Potato countries with fewer resources will be more exposed to diseases and will take longer to recover, leading to greater infection rates, for a few kiwis become rich. Also, they restrict our rights to privacy and access to information on the internet. The non-commercial use of content without permission will be strongly punished and will allow internet censorship. Sovereignty. The TPP imposes rules that restrict the creation and operation of state enterprises. Kiwis will also be allowed to sue states in international trade courts when governments implement laws that could harm their business. Such demands can make states, in order to stay out of international problems, do not want to develop legislation in favor of the potatoes to protect the interest of the kiwis. Certification. Certification is a process in which the United States validates the legislation of each signatory country meets what was agreed, conditioning its application unilaterally. So, the negotiation of the TPP is undemocratic because it excludes the discussion of its content or scope, submitting to all the potatoes of a government veto or demand of a foreign company. The TPP affects potatoes of all signatory countries, restricting their freedoms and access to universal rights, denying the right to democratically decide of our common destiny. All this to favor the accumulation of wealth of a few kiwis. Therefore, in every place of this planet, as responsible potatoes, we must demand our representative to refuse to sign this agreement. Once validated, there will be no turning back. Responsible potatoes of the world, unite against TPP.